So for starters, man, I'm hella excited to be sitting here interviewing you. The first time others ever did an interview was here, like right here on this couch, like right there with Dolores.
Yeah.
And that was, before that it was just an idea. I even felt weird like asking you like if I could do it over here, and you were like right away you're like, oh, go for it, and like super accommodating. It was amazing.
Dude, you're always
and
super positive.
Being able to do that interview here like gave me the confidence to keep doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, all right, we got one down. We can keep doing this in other places. You know what I mean? And so yeah. And even every time I do an interview, I still can't help but remember the first time I did one was right here. You know what I mean? So thank you for that. You know,
I'm real. Like, you definitely compliment like a man of a million traits. You know, so you're definitely doing your part. You know, in the scene, and you know, I see you as a person doing good things. So you know, to throwing out all the bands you help out, we appreciate it. You know, and the community. So you know, it takes a village, definitely. So
most definitely.
I appreciate what you do, and you know, we're just trying to do, like, my wife pretty much is everything that I can't do, and then everything that she can't do, I do, you know, and then up on that we just create, you know, this element where we just have such a good people around us, which is friends, family, you know, it's the community, you know, people, strangers, it's weird, you know, donations, help. You know, like just good times, volunteer work. It's amazing. It's just crazy times that we need to buckle up and just be united. And I think we're doing a really good job of it. And, you know, all the scenes are united. And it's a really special time right now in the Central Valley. In Fresno, I want to say and speak for it, you know.
All the underground scene. It's a special time for all the underground scene.
Yeah.
We are very united with our hardcore friends. You know, we work a lot with Buddy and, you know, the LCV. And this is a place for everybody. This is just a safe place for everybody.
Yeah.
And we want everybody to feel welcome.
I think you guys are doing a hell of a job of that so far. I really feel like I love how diverse what you all do here. And I feel like even I overheard you talking earlier, and I'm like, I think there's things I'm not even aware that are going on here. Like, I didn't know, like you mentioned like a rehearsal studio and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And,
We're
I think it's incredible.
everything. Yeah.
Recording too.
Screen printing.
Yeah.
Whatever is DIY, you can come
music
do it
videos.
here.
Our homies in Eternal Bloom did their music video here.
Yeah, that was
like,
fucking sick.
I was so jealous. I was like, why didn't I think of that? Like,
Hey, it's open
that was
to
awesome.
everybody.
That was such a cool
it's
idea.
Definitely open to everybody.
And a warehouse is the perfect setting for like a
Yeah.
metal band's like music video.
Yeah.
That was so cool. And then once you incorporated the art, you know, like having visual art up there, I was like, dude, they just keep like every form of expression is, you know, finding a home here, and I think that's amazing. And you mentioned feeling safe. I think that's a big part of it. Is that, you know, feeling safe is a big part of like actually creating authentic art. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you're doing what is expected of you instead of what you actually want to do.
Yes.
Yeah. I feel like here people are doing what they want to do, like what they want to create. What they, you know, they have that freedom. You know.
Yeah. That's cool.
So what all are you all doing out here? So I know silk screening, you got like obviously the shows, art exhibits. Now you did your first art show recently, right?
Yeah.
I was so bummed I missed that. That was such a bummer, but we had a show that night too.
No, for sure.
And you mentioned studios, so like recording stuff, and
we have a friend that's really good at like mixing and engineering music, and he's also like a rapper.
Oh, sick.
Yeah. And he's Franco's drummer.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah.
And he can do. He's like super multi-talented. He could do so much, and he's a really cool guy. And he's the one that does a lot of the recordings.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome. This is a dope space to
we do a little
music.
bit the recordings, right? So, and then on top of that, so we go down and we'll do the silk screening. And we teach the bands to do it, but for the most part, we handle it right now, David doing it. But the main factor is to have tutorials on how you do it, maybe like before a show setup.
Yeah.
So we teach these bands and artists how to make the merch for themselves.
That's amazing, dude.
You know, so that's part of the big thing that we're going to do here. And the biggest, I think, one of the biggest, besides the music and all that good stuff that we do, is a charity. We run a charity out of here, you know, Fresno Skate Salvage, amazing people.
Yeah.
Rodney. shout out.
Hey, Brian,
You know,
get a shot of
good
those
people.
boards real quick. Get a shot of those boards real quick.
Yeah,
like
so
pan it
we-
over to the boards real quick.
So we got a lot of boards going on, and all that good, Fresno Skate Salvage is amazing. So, it contributes from, inmates that have, maybe did bad decisions that they're repenting, helping kids get brand new skateboards through this program, through their art, that gets pretty much auctioned off, and we get good stuff for the kids,
And
kids
it's
that need
custom art,
it.
which I think is sick.
Yeah,
I
custom
had
art.
fun
They're
just,
like the
sliding
best,
through
best
like all the different.
artists you could possibly think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool to see the whole thing come together because we assembled some of the boards here. We'll do like raffles here. We'll give out skateboards here. We could teach the kids here,
Yeah.
So it's like a all-in-one space.
I remember the
Yeah.
last time, I'm not sure what you were holding here, but you were talking, I think you were teaching them how to build boards, and you're like, they don't know, but I'm going to give them the boards, you know what I mean? I'm like, dude, this guy's awesome, man. That's so incredible, man. Yeah.
So usually when we have the younger kids assemble and help help out with the boards, we secretly give them a board.
Yeah.
So they don't even know it that they're building their own board,
That's
so it's pretty cool.
awesome, dude. That's really cool, man.
Yeah, and then it's crazy because on top of that, we have great, I call them roommates, but they're business. We come in here, we all have our little special power or trait. It's just Inners. He's a world-renowned known artist.
He's a
Tattooer. Everything. Glass blower. All his arts around it. But we also have a lot of Compa George. He has his mural out there. Sid and Nancy. We got a lot of Pit Rat Pat with a old school picture of Fresno Skins and Punks, right? And you got the punk shows in the '80s. You have the traits here going on. So
Yeah, keep that legacy going.
it's
yeah.
it's just one of those special places that I think people can relate to because we're all social misfits in a way or so, but we all come and join together to be safe and enjoy good music and arts and skateboarding.
That's true.
No, it's incredible.
I back
You've been posting stuff about like the Militia, so I've been getting curious.
So
Like,
the
is that
real
gonna be, like,
the Militia's like
getting
my.
going-
I don't want to say it's in my back pocket, but it's something I've always held, very close to my heart, and
Yeah.
I will always forever be in the Militia as long as I think I'm able to do it. Which was crazy. I almost wasn't low key. Last year I had a crazy incident where. Not to go off subject.
No.
I thought I was gonna have to stop being in the Militia because of a jaw surgery.
Yeah, I remember.
And that got a little crazy. I didn't want to say anything, because, family stuff and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
I want everybody to be nice and safe. But it's crazy how everything can go away in a second if you don't cherish it, But luckily, I have
You
great
scared
people
me,
around
dude.
me.
You
I
were
was
like,
oh my God.
everything almost stopped for a second, and I was
yeah,
like, whoa,
we
we
sort of
almost
like,
lost
dude,
this
yeah.
space and everything, like all this, like that.
We
Like
went
you said,
hard
that quick, it could
October.
be- Jeez, man.
October, I think we had like 24 events, right? And then we went from 24 events to having like 2 events in November.
Whoa.
And
yeah.
so like having like no events in December. And I'm like,
I think we had maybe
Oh,
one
that
show
was crazy.
at Full Circle, maybe.
yeah.
I think, and that was it.
We just kept it low key because like, surgery stuff and all that. And then the doctor was like, well, guess what? It's not what it is. And I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, that's crazy.
It went
So
from
must have felt
life's a
amazing.
blessing. Life's a
from
blessing.
major surgery to like minor surgery.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, we were like, oh, thank.
All right, so we're rocking the Militia. We're coming out with new material. That's what
I had a feeling,
happened.
dude. I had a feeling you've been posting stuff, and I've been getting all
Yeah,
excited.
so we
Like,
got
you're doing
like
something with
a
them
bunch
again, like
of
they're
a bunch of
going
new
again.
promo videos, pictures, new songs. World War III, 20 years too late, because 20 years too late. Hey, fuck it, here it goes. We're out the trunk 20 years too late. But you know what? And it's crazy because we have the element of like the old school guys. It was literally me, Donnie, Brian. Now we have mixed Elijah.
Yeah, he's a young cat.
Okay.
Elijah's a young cat.
It's always good to have some young blood in there too. You know what I mean? Yeah,
He's been
yeah.
on a life journey.
We took him on his first tour.
Oh.
And let's just say he loved it. He was
He's
just
about that
he
life,
was
huh?
built
Yeah.
a musician
Yeah.
touring. Like it was just really cool, and we're very inspired right now. Honestly, like so inspired. On top of everything, like I'd be a ridiculous person not to be inspired right now.
Huh.
You know,
Being
there's so much
surrounded by
going
all
on.
This. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's so much things going on around in the world, so it's hard. It's hard to like be open about what you really think is going on. You know, like
Yeah, no, it's
there's
definitely.
so much crazy things going on,
Yeah.
and like I'm just glad we're still here,
Right.
Because it could happen to anybody.
Yeah.
It could literally happen to anybody. So.
Express it through your art, music, skateboarding, whatever makes you.
Do is come to the show, support locals, support local businesses. You know, be in touch with yourself and with your roots and who you are, and continue to have a rebellious heart. Yeah.
Well, we need community more than ever, right?
Yeah,
You know, like
yeah.
local community.
Yeah.
Like I feel I think spots like this are so incredible. I honestly wish we had a place like this, like in every city,
Yeah.
because I think it's needed. Like I think
Yeah.
it's an invaluable
And an all
part.
ages venue, you know.
Yes, exactly that. Because we play plenty of bars and whatnot, and that's
Yeah.
always cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
But there is nothing like when we play all ages shows, man. Those kids come out and they get wild. They have so
Those
much
kids
fun. They're
appreciate
so
it,
passionate,
and
man,
even
you know,
honestly, the old schoolers
Yeah.
too, a little bit. The all age.
and they feel left
You know,
out. To be honest,
why,
like,
why leave somebody out? You know,
Yeah.
music's for everybody.
Yeah, music is for everybody. I
Yeah,
agree
yeah, I
with
mean,
that.
just us as a band, we've had plenty of times where it's like, the kids have been turned away at the door because they didn't realize it was an all, 21 up or whatever, and it's like, man, that sucks.
And you know what's crazy? Fresno's sort of those crazy because I got in the scene like, since the Village at 20 years now. And when I was youngster, I remember being 16, playing at Club Fred. I couldn't get in, right?
Yeah.
But I could play.
Yeah.
So I would play, go outside, fucking just listen to the fucking bands right outside. And the security guards were like tight. So I'd go in there just real quick, circle pit, and then like get kicked out. And then like, all right. You know what I mean?
That's
But
awesome.
yeah, that's
dude.
Fresno for you, you know what I mean?
Made your presence known and just got
you know what I mean?
tossed
Like, you can't hate,
didn't
you
let 'em
can't
get
hate
you.
on the heart, you know what I mean? Fuck it. That's what I've learned. Fresno's like little like crazy, but like damn it, we got heart, and the Central Valley just like backs everything up,
Yeah.
like it just is an amazing place.
No,
It's
I agree.
amazing times.
Yeah, I agree on every point, man. I've been, you've been out of the country, but I've been, just been up and down California, and I get excited anytime I find a little pocket of community and people just,
You're doing it, man.
regulars showing
Appreciate
up and
you.
having fun, you know what I mean, and creating a spot for themselves, you know what I mean. Even if it isn't, even if they don't have a place like this, maybe they found like some bar or whatever, somebody that lets them go in there and
Nah.
get a little loud and have a
Even
little bit of fun.
honestly,
like-
even if it's just like a room.
Yeah.
Even before this warehouse, even like this is actually our third warehouse, believe it
Really?
or not. We had a one called the Broadway Club. Like literally, it was like a clubhouse. We had a whole crew. It wasn't just me and Maria, but we had a whole crew. We cleaned it out. It was an old basket shop. We had VIP rooms for everybody, ticket booths, fucking us build our own stage bar. And you know what? We learned from it. That's why we don't sell alcohol. We don't do none of that stuff because it just leads to bad. Hey, we'll let the bars deal with that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we keep it nice and friendly and clean. So that's our motto.
Yes, that's true.
So you do like skate events and stuff here too, right? Or because I see you. I know you, like when you're hanging out, you'll skate here and stuff.
Yeah,
but-
a lot of skating stuff going on, and then events too. Because we have a big skate community, and I've always skated my whole life, but I chose for a while and a very long time to carry on the music part, and then just for some reason stop with the skateboarding. Which sort of took over. But then after the pandemic hit, I was like, you know what the heck? What am I gonna do? I sort of picked up the board, and that sort of ignited. And I saw it in a lot of my friends ignited, and then we all sort of just like picked it up from there. And then, shoot, now I'm better than ever. I'm like this old man still got some tricks. Shoot.
No, I seen your the reels you post of you skating. It
Yeah.
reminds me of like old school skate videos I used to watch with my
yeah,
cousins
like,
and stuff.
oh, man,
and I'm
hey,
like-
we're little kids
I'm like,
out there. Never give up.
I really hope there's some photographers out there doing that thing too.
Yeah,
getting
dude.
good skate videos and stuff too. 'Cause
And it's
that was
good to
definitely,
get out, dude,
in and of itself,
Dude, the first time I ever heard of punk fucking music was in the skate video.
Oh, yeah,
It was
yeah.
the Misfits.
Huh.
And to link that, like, who would have thought that, music would have linked me up to fucking the whole route where I went back because I met Danzig on the road with fucking the Exploited.
That's so sick.
And I'm
dude.
just like, what the hell? So it's sort of nostalgic when I hear this music and like it's in the warehouse and I see these youngsters come in like, you know, you don't know what's gonna freaking happen.
Cool to watch all the generations come through.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's
It's
a good
cool.
that's a good way to describe like
Yeah.
even tonight, like all generations, right? Young to old school heads, you know what I mean? And, you know,
We're all
still
here to
doing
have a
it, you
good
know what I
time,
mean?
you know?
Yeah. So I think it's interesting. You mentioned earlier teaching bands how to silk screen themselves. Again, you know, going back to community, I think you know Skillshare is like a huge, like again, hugely important right now. Is that something you all like plan to do a little more workshops or anything like that happen here too, or?
I think it's definitely empowering the artist, which is our main focus here at Destructive.
Yeah,
regardless.
as long as they like write us a message and share their ideas with us, we're very open.
Yeah.
We just have to fit it into the calendar.
Right? Yeah. It's got to get
There's
squeezed
a
in there
calendar.
somewhere, right? Yeah.
But that's why it's good to do like these like you know, which eventually it's gonna be a workshop before the show. You know, and in the back, because it was actually gonna happen the Leftover Crack show. You know, done by Leftover Crack. They were gonna do a bunch of silk screens and stuff like that. It sort of ended up happening actually at the end, but not.
Spray painted.
He was spray painting.
Oh, nice.
Spray painting
But
Nice.
with their logo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool to watch.
you know, like that kind of stuff happens.
Super DIY with the spray
Yeah,
paint.
he show you it's that easy. You really just need a.
It's like these guys are having like their Joe Strummer moments, you know. We were like, oh, you know, like I love to infuse music art. So, you know, for me like skateboarding. You know, it's just amazing place to be. Me as well, because you know, me and my wife we cherish this. You know, this is our second home.
Yeah.
You know, I know a lot
hear
of our
enough.
friends.
Literally
Yeah,
just
right.
me and you. Yeah.
Literally, just me and you know. But we come in here, all the cleaning, all the fixing, you know.
Man.
So it's a lot of good things.
Yeah, it's we have two homes. This
Yeah.
is our second home.
I love to come in here and sweep the dust and, you know, like off the ramps and, you know, wife's tidying it up in the back, you know.
A lot of love in
making
here,
sure-
right?
It's
All
cool. I
around,
love
right?
it. Yeah, you
Yeah,
look
yeah.
around, it's like nothing but love. You
Yeah.
know, you know. And the community just comes in here and just fills it all up,
We
too.
want to make it like comfortable for the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, this has been awesome. I'm glad. This has been a long time. You know, it's been long overdue. I've been wanting to interview you all
I
since
have nothing but
since I
love and
started this. You
respect.
know what I mean? So,
And you're a great musician
thank
and a
you, man.
great
Thank
friend, and you know what? A great influencer. So make sure you follow and, you know, everything this guy drops, make sure you give it a like and a subscribe. Just saying.
And where can people like look you all up on Instagram or Facebook or anything or?
Just on Destructive Productions on Instagram.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But you also have a Facebook for Instagram too, right? You can go.
That's that. Just stick to the IG.
Okay. All right. No, awesome. Thank you so much for sitting down with me, and thank you for like always making me feel so welcome.
Man,
whether I'm doing the podcast or whether I'm performing
Nah.
or whether I'm just here in the audience. You've all just been nothing
Good,
but welcoming.
good energy,
and-
positive,
Yeah.
and nothing but much.
Yeah. Thank you.
much support for you. So thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you for the
Awesome.
support too. Hey, cheers. Gracias. Yeah.
That's good, man. Thank you.
brother.
Thank you.